It's your girl, Jaleesia Day. So we're just gonna jump right into this thing. So I was reading in Luke 5 today. A lot of people are very familiar with this particular passage. For those of you that are not, take a walk with me. So as I was reading, this is basically about the friends that took this man that was unable to walk and carried him on his bed to Jesus in order to be healed, or for Jesus to do something in his life in order to restore something. And so just taking a quick backdrop, I know in this generation, or, with certain friends or family members or things like that, when you see someone close to you dealing with a specific situation or a hurdle or a barrier or something that's going on in their life, are you pushing them forward? Are you taking them to the waymaker, to the promise keeper, to the provider, to actual support and help? Or are you basically creating comfort for them? Because as I was reading the passage, I was like, okay, they could have easily said, amen. You laying on a potato chip. We're going to get you a memory foam mattress. We're going to get you something more to, something else to accommodate you so that you can continue to lie here. Or we're going to, basically get you some new pillows so you can prop yourself up a little better. We're going to do a little something like that for you. They could have accommodated him in that place of pain, in that place of not being able to walk. They could have accommodated him and allowed him to stay in it. How many people have ever been dealing with a specific situation, whether it's in your marriage, and you reach out to a friend and their answer to it is, well, girl, I would do this, or well, girl, I would do this. How many people actually say, you know what? We need to pray? Or if you're going through a moment where it's whether it's withdrawals, or you're dealing with some issues with sex, or some issues with your children, like, girl, I'm just trying to get away from these kids. I'm gonna drop them off at my grandma's house. I'm finna bail out on my kids this weekend, go kick it with the boys, whatever. And somebody actually decides to say, you know what, we're going to take this thing to God. Or maybe this is going to be a weekend that we all do something together with our children. Drinking is not the answer. Having sex outside of your marriage is not the answer. Lying is not the answer. Cheating is not the answer. Stealing is not the answer. Stepping out on a commitment that you made on God is not the answer. Let me help you carry that burden, carry your bed to the waymaker, to somebody that can help you. And what blessed me about this particular passage is that once they got there, carrying him on that bed, there was no way to get in. There was no way for them to get in, to get him help when we came all this way to get a breakthrough for you. So they decided, we're going to put weight on us to get weight off of you. Whew. I'm going to say that again. We're going to put some temporary weight on us, because they had to carry that bed, carry him on that bed, and get on top of the house to take him through the roof, to specifically lay him right in front of Jesus. I'm going to allow this moment right now with some temporary weight to be placed on me in order for you to get a burden off of you. That's a friend. That's somebody that cares about you. That's somebody that cares about your breakthrough. Somebody that says, you know what? I don't have the answer for what you're going through in your marriage. I don't have the answer for what you're going through with your children. I don't have the answer for what you're going through with your parents or your grandparents. I don't have the answer for what you're going through in your education, for in your family right now. I don't have the answer for you going through bankruptcy. I don't have the answer, but I can take you to somebody that does. I can take you to somebody that can not only heal you, but that somebody is going to tell you to take up your bed and walk. Take up your bed and walk. The very thing that you've been laying on, the very thing that's had you down, the very thing that has put you down. I'm not only going to heal you, but I'm going to allow you to walk with it like a sign that God is a restorer, that God is a redeemer, and that if he did it for me, if he allowed me to get up and walk again, if he allowed me to get up and move again, if he allowed me to come out of what I've been through, then he can do it for you. I'm going to put weight on you after you come out of this. That's a friend that calls you out of comfort. That's a friend that cares about you. That's a friend that is pushing you forward and not back. So with that being said and done, get you some friends that are willing to put temporary weight on them to get the burden off of you. Some friends that are willing to take you to somebody that has the answer, to somebody that can help you, to somebody that can restore you, redeem you, and that can turn the tables Get you some friends that'll call you out of comfort. Get you some friends that'll take you through the roof.